and we got into like a slapping fight.
Stop exposing me!
I don't hate you, my face just hates you.
I got so stressed that I put way too much foundation on this.
People want to know if we are going to continue doing beauty tripping and cheat day.
Hi guys, welcome back to Clever Style. The last time I went makeup free, somebody asked in the comments why I looked dead. So today, if you're wondering why I look dead, it's because
We're dead.
We're dead.
Inside.
Dead.
We've sacrificed our full beat glam to show you how we get ready. We are gonna be showing you guys our everyday makeup routine and then also answering some of your guys' questions. So if you sent in questions, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and before you comment something mean, how would you like to be a woman in her most vulnerable state in front of thousands of people?
Yeah, and just so you know,
Really good lighting.
when you
love
guys
this
asked me,
idea.
when that person asked me why I looked dead, I was on my period that day, and I cried about it. Just kidding, I didn't. It's fine.
All right, so the first question that we're gonna answer is how did we all start at Clevver or get our starts at Clevver?
Okay.
Cute.
So I guess I'll go first. I started working at Clevver as like the social producer, and nobody was really paying attention to what I was doing, so I just started putting myself in videos. Because why not? Okay, Drew, how did you start at Clevver?
I was in college and I applied to be an intern back when we had interns. We don't have it anymore, so sorry. But I was an intern for like 5 months, aka I worked here for free for 5 months. Don't forget it. And
That's illegal now.
It is. And then I left to go work at Hollywire, and then
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
and then our boss at the time was like, "Just kidding, we want you to come back." So I came back and I became a writer, and then I was a writer for a long time, and then one day I accidentally was on camera because somebody didn't know something about That's So Raven. And then they were like, she can talk on camera. And then I became a host slowly but surely. I was on this show called, we had a show called Clever Now. It was a Go 90 show. That was my test run.
Oh, that's right.
That was my test run.
I didn't know that. When we did Clever Now, I thought like you were just the main talent.
I had been a writer all that time.
Wow.
I started when I was technically, 5 going on 6 months pregnant. My sister, who is my manager, she was like, hey, there is an audition. It's for Clevver, which is a pretty big digital company. You should do it. And I was like, oh, I thought we decided that I was done or whatever, because at that point I was getting like really tired and stuff. And she was like, no, just let's do one more. Like, I think it'll be good regardless, just for you to meet them. And so then I went in and I got hired. That was like it. And then once I got hired, I was like, oh my God, now I actually really have to decide if I want to do this and be pregnant. And ultimately I decided to do it and be pregnant.
I got so stressed that I put way too much foundation on this. I was like, ah! Next question. The people want to know what our favorite video has been and our least favorite video.
I guess things that stand out, probably like when I did that BTS interview. That was a pretty big day for me.
That's cool.
And those were like they were so sweet and funny. And I like laughed my butt off the whole time.
I really liked the burlesque video I did with Emil. Just cause like we had never gotten to film together before, and it was like with Jake Dupree, who's a freaking unicorn, magical creature.
I love him.
The most fun video we've ever done, for sure, is One Size Fits All clothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
the
that
first
one was
time.
so much
Both
fun.
of them are just, there's such ridiculous things that we're judging that it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you're not really being like, why does this exist? You're kind of being like, why does this exist? I don't know, just a different fun type. You know, we didn't pick out the things. Which I like that we get to pick out our own clothes and then try them.
Right.
Which old school, that wasn't a thing. So I like that I think it's so much more fun now that we get to pick out things and speak on them.
My least favorite video.
Oh, I'll tell you. Okay, now I know what my least favorite video is. Least favorite video we've done for sure is eco beauty products. Because
that was
we're like
recent,
really upset.
no?
That was like last week.
I know. I love you guys. I love when you comment. I love when you engage. However, you guys are so critical of us. We can't say anything wrong. We can't. You guys jump on us so much that it made me really uncomfortable. No. The video wasn't even out, and I already knew I wasn't gonna like it.
Yeah, I remember as soon as we stopped filming, actually, Loryn was like, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. And
why?
She was like, people are gonna get on me. I was like, nobody's gonna say anything.
Because like we can't. I don't like to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. And environmental stuff is so particular that I didn't want to go on camera and act like and say a bunch of things that are supposed to be facts when I'm not sure if they're facts, right? So
Right.
I felt like a fraud that whole video. I didn't feel like I could be myself. I couldn't like, you know, when you're talking about eco products, they're meant to do good things, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like them. And it feels like by saying I don't like them, I'm like attacking the environment. So honestly, that was a really hard.
fair.
It was a hard video for me to shoot.
I mean, I totally get it, but I do think that video, people were really appreciative of that video being made, even though we felt bad because we're not experts. Like at the same time, I was reading the comments, people were really happy that we took the time to do a video like that, you know?
I know. I just
They were
like,
really grateful for it.
I just felt like it's the first video I think I've done where I just didn't feel like myself.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I understand that.
I've been stress putting on my makeup
Oh my
this whole
God,
time.
Drew.
I think my face.
answer this
I think my
question.
face is gonna look like.
You guys changed my life with that sponge. Using a different sponge, I hate this. Like I feel so
I won't
weird.
do it.
Like I forgot mine in my car. And like now I'm just like looking at my face, I'm like, ugh, this is awful. It's taking me so much longer.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite food?
Benihana is my favorite restaurant, for sure, hands down, since I was like a fetus.
So does that mean you like Japanese food the most?
Specifically Benihana.
Just Benihana.
Just Benihana.
That and you guys are gonna think it's so
Creation.
lame, but yeah, Creation, acai bowls. From Creation specifically.
Let's talk about how Drew eats, what she eats in a day. What do you do for breakfast, Drew?
Acai bowls
Where do you get them?
from Creation.
How do you have them arrive at your house?
For Postmates.
What do you do for dinner, Drew?
Postmates.
How many days a week?
Dude, Drew Postmates
Stop
every single day.
exposing me!
Okay, my
favorite
favorite food. Well, I mean, I love donuts, obviously. You have them at least on a weekly basis. And then, in terms of food, I love Korean food, probably is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, all types of Korean food. And like really any kind of Asian food, really. And then seafood, I love seafood, like tons of seafood. And like growing up in South Africa, we used to like just like barbecue a bunch of seafood, you know? And I like really miss like barbecued seafood. It's like the best.
So much foundation on my face.
My favorite food that I could probably eat every day if it weren't so bad for me is pizza, hands down.
Really? I don't-
Wait, from where though?
I don't
Anywhere.
like pizza in
I like all
LA.
pizza.
I don't like
love
pizza in LA.
Girl, yo, I eat Domino's.
Oh, okay.
I love
Domino's is good.
pizza.
I like CPK pizza.
Yeah, CPK.
I used to work
That's
at
my
CPK.
favorite. Did you?
In college.
I really
I like
CPK.
Domino's. A lot of people don't like Domino's, but I like it.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were gonna like eat me alive.
No, I like Domino's. I mean, it kind of gives me explosive diarrhea
for
sometimes,
sure.
I
But
still
then
like it.
you feel really good. Like
Yeah,
your digestive system is fired up.
yeah. I just like being from Chicago. It's really hard to love
I'm sure. Yeah.
LA pizza because Chicago pizza is like 1,000 times better. Where do you guys like to shop? Like your favorite stores?
Target.
And why?
What Target connoisseur we have on our hands.
I do love Target.
My favorite store, I don't necessarily shop there often because it's expensive, but my favorite store is House of CB.
Knew it.
It is. Tis.
Favorite store?
I like Trader Joe's.
I love Trader Joe's.
Oh, I love Trader Joe's.
I love Trader Joe's. I love Amazon. I love IKEA. Like I'm like all about like things like giant stores, you know?
I shop online every day. Whether or not I buy something, it's really bad. It's addictive. I'm shopping online as much as I'm on TikTok.
I kind of do that too though, but I just don't buy anything.
Yeah. So like Lulu's is one of my favorite. Like go-tos would be Lulu's, Windsor, Red Dress, Vici collection. Forever 21 is such an in-store. I can't shop online on Forever 21. It's like,
I love
Yeah.
shopping online on Forever 21. I got this t-shirt online on Forever 21. Everything sucks except you.
aw, I was like, that's really negative. And then, oh, it's really sweet.
Yeah.
Speaking of clothes, would you guys call yourself fashion gurus?
No.
No
Absolutely not.
When y'all do dirty laundry, you know name brands, you know styles, you do know a lot about fashion.
But I would never claim
No,
to be a
never.
fashion guru.
Never.
I feel like even on Dirty Laundry, I'm not like dropping designer names and textures. I'm just like, ooh, that looks hot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I love clothes. I
Yeah.
love dressing myself. I love styling myself, but I am not very knowledgeable about like
Yeah.
designers and the certain houses and where they come from and what the inspiration.
But maybe not designer-wise, but as far as guru goes, you both are really good at styling and putting together things that other people may not. Do you feel
I
like
honestly didn't. I didn't even think I had a style until you guys started telling me I did. You know.
You have such a good style.
But like, I don't even think I thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I think I knew I liked the clothes I wore because they matched my personality, but I never thought of it as being like an actual style.
Okay, you guys, next question. The people want to know what it's like dressing up as celebrities, like when we do like the photo recreations and like our style, you know, like Taylor Swift or Zendaya or, you know, those people. How do you guys like it?
I mean, sometimes it's really fun and sometimes it's really daunting.
Yeah.
Depends on like
How intricate.
like the Photoshop stuff, like we're not finding the outfits, you know? So like that's a lot less daunting, but like doing the celeb twinning stuff, that's daunting, but it's also really fun.
I think like when you nail it, it is so gratifying.
Yeah.
Like I think maybe out of all the times we've done it, the most I've ever really like looked like the doppelganger was Taylor Swift when she was wearing that like pink fuzzy overcoat from the You Need to Calm Down, and I felt like I looked just like her.
The Normani one almost made me cry.
I know, you were so upset about that one.
It turned out so bad.
I mean, I think at the end it was still good.
Oh, you guys are such
It was just
liars.
it was really hard.
It was really hard. That's the
was.
thing.
It was
But
really hard.
it's just true. Like when you nail it, it feels really good. But when you don't, it's like,
It
oof.
feels just as bad. Okay, if you could collaborate with anyone in the world, who would it
Like on
be?
a video?
Yeah,
Interesting.
you can't say me.
Oh, bummer. That's so
Well,
hard.
actually, in the YouTube space, I really like Ricky Thompson. I think he's so funny. And like, I don't understand why he's not bigger than he is. It doesn't make any sense.
Right now on YouTube, I watch a lot of like home decor stuff. So I watch like Lone Fox, he cracks me up a lot. And McKenna, she's tight. I think like in real life to do stuff, like have somebody come on and do a video with us, probably like Zendaya.
Oh,
I worship
Like
the ground she walks
celebrity-wise.
on.
I would love to, if we could get like Amy Poehler and Tina Fey on here.
Ooh, that'd be dope. Look at your the heart on your lip.
We could get Tina Fey and Amy Poehler right here, it would be great.
I mean, celebrity-wise, obviously Beyonce. But I don't even think I could sit next to her here. I would be like, I can't do this. Because I wouldn't
You
talk.
just like throw up immediately.
Yeah, but I have said for forever, I would love to, like, seriously have Machine Gun Kelly on Clevver to do something. I'm so obsessed with him, and like, I think it'd just be funny to see what would happen if we just let the camera go. You know?
Yeah.
Because between him and I, we're both crazy, and I'm in love with him, so like, who knows what will happen?
You just never know, yeah. Anything could happen, maybe you'll get married.
You know, on camera.
All right, do you guys have baby names picked out? Because our next question has to do with like future babies. If you want them, what are you gonna name them?
I do. So I used to like loathe children, but now I think they're so cute, and I love the idea of having a mini me. Which is sounds like I shouldn't have kids anytime soon.
Yeah.
But if I did have, first of all, I want a
Already
girl.
know your names?
I don't know my girl names,
Okay.
which is funny because I want a girl.
Right.
But if I had a boy, I would name him Jupiter. And I know everyone's gonna be like, but they're gonna say, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. I'm just hoping that like wears out.
Is
by
that
the
gonna
time.
be still a thing?
That's what I'm hoping it's not.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess it's gonna be like what's cool in 25 years when I
Right.
unfreeze my
In
eggs.
25 years. It's really not fair for women because we have like a biological clock.
Literally.
Like, even if we weren't ready, it's like, oh, but you have to, otherwise you're gonna dry up. You guys, the people wanna know, what's your favorite memory from high school?
Oh my God.
My senior year, I was in theater, but for whatever reason, I was like, we decided to do a musical for our last play, and it really upset me because I don't have a good singing voice, but I wanted to be the lead. So I auditioned to be this character who is Angela Lansbury, and so she sings like an old British lady. I was like, I can do that, great. So I got the part. Anyway, in our very last show performance, me and these other two leads, we decided to just improvise for 20 minutes without telling the director. And we just started.
Live?
Yes, because there were only 3 of us on stage. Nobody could come until we got to our cue. So and this isn't a singing part. I think that's why I liked it so much, is because it was during one of the talking parts. And we got into like a slapping fight. Like we were supposed to fake slap each other, and we just decided to like really slap each other. And we did this like back and forth for 15 minutes, and it was like the most hilarious thing I've ever done. And the director didn't get mad.
Oh,
my gosh.
good. I would have been murdered.
I was gonna say I would have been suspended. It was like it would have been a whole thing.
I would have been murdered.
It was funny.
I did a lot of extracurricular activities. I was like president of everything. I did the school dances, I did the rallies.
Ugh.
Wow.
You were like class president?
I was like running stuff.
Oh my gosh, I would never.
I was
have been able to do
president of the
that.
French club. I started the French club just so I could be president.
I definitely would not have
Just
been
for
able to
my
do
college
everything.
application. It was like me and the secretary. We were the French club, but Carolina, UNC Chapel Hill didn't know that when I wrote president of French club on my application.
That's
So
true.
funny.
I think anything to do with show choir. I was obsessed with it. I loved it so much. It was like the best time ever.
Show choir's like Glee.
What? Yeah, and we used to like compete. Like we went to like nationals. It was like a big thing. And then senior year was the year we adapted Clueless for our GI. and I played Cher, and that was really fun because I never expected to get Cher, and that was like one of my favorite experiences because it was only like an 8-person cast. I also got arrested in high school. It wasn't my favorite memory, but really learned a lot, you know.
People want to know if we are going to continue doing Beauty Trippin' and Cheat Day, because we haven't done those in a while.
I think we are in the process of revamping them.
They're not dead.
Yeah, they're not dead.
It's just we've done so much, and we just want to make sure that like, as we like push out new content, that they're new and original and exciting. Because honestly, we have done so much on those channels.
We've done so on those shows, but like I
On those
also,
shows,
I
sorry.
like personally, like love when we do fashion videos. So
Yeah.
like, I'm like, if it's like, oh, I don't have to eat 6 burgers, but I get to try on
Amen. You better
6
preach.
6 outfits that I actually get to like take home,
That
or
part.
like I love the fashion videos that we do.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I like
agree.
some of the food stuff. Like, I like when we go to Disneyland and like eat things, and I
That's
like
true.
That-
Harry Potter
that
World,
I
yes.
like.
yeah, and like Harry
Travel
Potter World,
food.
Travel food, yeah.
and just even some of the cheat day stuff. It's just like for that, it's like I want to make sure that if we're gonna keep doing food videos, especially cheat day, that there's something unique or interesting about the food that we're eating, and it's not just like we're making a food video to make
making
a
a
food video,
mess, or
you know.
like-
And we're trying really hard to like revamp the food stuff, especially, you know.
I like Beauty Trippin' too. It's just hard. We gotta wait for like the beauty industry to catch up and come up with like new treatments that we can go test.
Yeah.
What is one thing that the audience might not know about you?
About us personally.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever new people come into the channel, they always think I hate everybody, but I always tell everybody, I don't hate you, my face just hates you. I have a resting face, and it's something I'm really working on actively, so if you guys have any solutions as to how to heal it, I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, smile.
It doesn't work for me.
I am a extroverted introvert. People always think that I'm an extrovert because like I'm an on-camera person and I'm very outgoing, but I really have like, I'm more introverted than I am extrovert. I really am. Like I think I prefer to not talk to people. I think, well, this is a perfect example. Like if I am at work all day and I'm talking to people, like, and if someone wants to go get dinner later, like whatever, I'm like, ooh, it's nothing personal. I just need to like,
need quiet time.
I need quiet. I need
Yeah.
to be alone. I need to like just debrief
Yeah.
before I can,
I get that.
you know?
Yeah.
I'm also like a crazy homebody, which is something I didn't ever expect to grow up and be a homebody, you know?
Yeah.
Like
But if
when
you
I was
really
younger,
love
I
your-
felt like,
it's like, don't you just love, like, you decorated your home, you feel so comfy in your home, and you just want to like go home and stare at this new chair you bought?
no, I think I'm just like, I don't want to talk to people sometimes. I just want to go home and just be like alone.
I have been killed off in 2 independent horror movies.
That's cool.
Yeah, in
I
North
know where
Carolina.
you were going with it.
Yeah, I was not sure either.
Okay, you guys, that was us answering some of your questions while we beat our faces. I beat mine a lot because
Yeah.
I can't answer questions and do my makeup at the same time. I've learned that. It's a whole. I can do that though.
You don't really know what the problem is then.
Don't know.
Yeah, I know. I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh no, that's not what I was trying to do at all. But honestly, you guys, thanks for sending in your questions. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah. And if you want us to do more of these like Q&A situations, you can hear about the docks and depths of Clevver. Let us know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt.
But seriously though, please like this video.
Subscribe unless you've already subscribed, because then if you hit the subscribe button when you've already hit the subscribe button, you would actually unsubscribe.
Ooh, that's
So
not good. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can follow us on Instagram. If you're looking for things to click on.
Do that. Hit the bell. Did we tell them that?
That's a good bell.
Hit the bell because we get notifications when you get the notifications when we post, and then
We know
So
you've
you're
done
welcome.
it.
right.
All right, we have to go. This has been the longest outro of all time. I'm annoying myself at this point. All right, bye.
Click over here where there's a box covering Sinead's head because she's fixing her contact.
Yep. Click right on over there. More Clever Style stuff. If you just click it, and then also if you hit that subscribe button right here,
Rub it.
You'll get to see our faces all the time.
Who would love that? I'm double winking.